Hey everybody! Right, today we're going to do something different. I've got hold of this gold leaf foil craft kit from the works, went out, did a bit of shopping, had a look in. It's dangerous looking in the works for me because I always end up buying something. Anyway, these were on the 2 for £10 before Christmas, then they went down to £7, now £3.50, so I thought I'd give it a review and see what we think of it. Right, let's get cracking. Let's have a look what's in the box. Right, here we've got 2 lots of foil and 2 lots of the sticky back double-sided adhesive sheets, which I seem to be confused at. It's okay, I get it in the end. Right, also in here you get a canvas tote bag to practice on, to faff about with. And it's alright. It's not bad. It's well made, and it's a nice size to pop in your handbag. Right, here we go. Let's have a look. Now the instruction book is absolutely brilliant. It's really good. It gives you lots of information about all the different ways that you can use the foil, whether it be this one or it suggests other different foils that you can use, suggests different adhesives, gives you different ideas and designs to do. So it's all in all, the instruction book is really good. This is just like a taster of foiling. You can go on to use silver leaf and gold leaf. You can even get like 24 karat gold leaf. This is not that. This is just silver foil. You can get iron-on foil, you can get all sorts of stuff, and it's really good. I'm very impressed with it. For £3.50, it's a bargain. Right, so let's get started, should we? I kind of made a mistake on this one. I kind of decided I was going to have a do at making a paw print, because my logo for my business is a paw print, and it's named after my dog, who in a few minutes jumps up on the worktop and walks over to the window in the middle of filming, like they do. Anyway, as you can see, they're really tiny bits. I've used the paw print stamp that I have that stamps out the individual pieces. Unfortunately, they are really tiny, which works well on some things, but maybe not as well as I'd have thought on this one, because it's just so fiddly and small. You're better off starting off with more reasonable size pieces, simpler shapes. I'd steer away from lettering, because I would imagine that would be really fiddly and really faffy. Anyway, to actually put them on, once you've got, there goes the dog, once you've got the things cut out, your shapes cut out, your design worked out, and you put it on the actual bag or whatever you're using, they actually work really well. I'm really impressed with them. They're very, although they do end up staying a bit tacky, which is not ideal really. If you were putting them on something a bit more solid, I'd recommend maybe sealing them so then it doesn't come off. But just for practicing way, and just for having a look at this different way of foiling, which admittedly I've never used before. Would I use it again? Not too sure. I don't think I would, to be honest, but the effect is really good, as you'll see in a minute when I get my hair out the way. Excuse the roots, they really do need to be done. There we go. Yeah, it looks really good. I just tidied up a bit of the edges. But yeah, really nice and shiny. Works really well on the black, which I was impressed at. Right, what am I doing here? Right, I'm stamping. I've got a big paw print, so I decided to do that. Cut that out. With it being a bit bigger, it was faffy to cut out, but isn't everything. But it was easier to do because it was a lot bigger. I'm sorry, this is speeded up, but it does take me quite a while. I always get a bit worried when I'm using knives. I tend to cut myself with knives. You know when you get new kitchen knives and things like that and you start peeling potatoes, that's it. I'm always getting a cut. I'm just not good with sharp objects. Which is a bit strange being a crafter really, because there's a lot of sharp objects involved in crafting. I do find it relaxing though, when I'm not injuring myself, which I do quite regular. Always have to have a supply of good plasters when you're a crafter, I feel. I don't know why this is taking so long. I think it's getting the backing off. There's an act to it. I haven't got it yet. And I did end up being covered in black ink. Yeah, so that's the point actually. If you're going to use a design printed with ink, then just be careful, because it doesn't like solidify, it doesn't dry really well on this paper. You just pop it on and you just give it a good rub. It does actually look really good. I'm very impressed. Look at that. It's shiny sparkly. That's fabulous. I do find sometimes it's nice to get these kits and have a play with something that you don't ordinarily do, because it leads your imagination into other places where you wouldn't have realised that you could go. I'm just putting my logo on there, stamping that on. I couldn't even attempt to cut that out. Right, so would I buy this kit again, or would I recommend it? For the £3.50, yeah, it's good. It's good, it's interesting, it's something different, and sometimes you need to do something different. Sometimes you need to do something creative and fun, because it's good for the soul. I'm sure I've said that before. Anyway, yep. Some of the other things that I found out from doing this was I make my own crystal grids, and these are the crystal grids I've kind of embellished with this technique, and I'm really pleased with the design because it just makes them pop. The pyrography looks really good, but with these on top it looks fantastic.